Apex Legends is a popular first-person shooter online battle royale style game that takes 60 random players and puts them into 3 groups of 20. Here are the top 10 best plays in Apex Legends so far. Number 10. Mission Impossible. In this clip, gamer XQCL1 faces a large squad as the single remaining member of his own team. To begin, he implements a special shield to protect himself from the zone and incoming bullets. With the shield in full effect, he continues towards the enemy and makes his first successful kill. Immediately after this fatal hit, he deploys his defensive bombardment, a move that helps a player by firing a horde of missiles towards the opposing squad. Thanks to the quick use of this move and just a tad stroke of luck, 2 players are eliminated and X is named the champion. It's usually not an easy feat for one player to take down an entire squad alone, which is clear by X's shocked reactions. At first, he doesn't even seem to believe he was able to win. However, his speed, skill level, and effective use of tools, as well as his habit to waste no time, helped him to effectively conquer the dilemma in just a matter of seconds. Number 9. Beast of the Hunt. Although this clip of the REALKRAFTY picks up deep into the gameplay and only first displays around 5 kills, he overall ends up accumulating 12, which is a fairly impressive figure for a game like Apex Legends. The play goes on as follows. He faces an enemy squad with little time to formulate an extensive play. He activates an ability called the Beast of the Hunt, a feature that allows the player to see their enemies highlighted, making it easier to knock and eliminate them. He then flanks the opposing squad once he identifies where they all are. Many would call this a pretty ballsy move, especially considering the player was working with such few team members at the time. Luckily, with the use of speed, impressive accuracy, and map knowledge, he defeats his enemies and is deemed the champion. It should be noted that some viewers mentioned the other team didn't appear to move much, but it was still a fair challenge and an outstanding play. Number 8. Use of portals. Summit1G is one of the most popular current streamers of Apex Legends. Although his streams include gameplay of Fortnite, Call of Duty, and a couple of other games, some of his most notable gameplays are in Apex Legends. Summit is a very talented gamer, known best for his performance in Battle Royale games, which makes this jaw-dropping performance all the more significant. During this sequence, Summit first locates a portal, which are randomly placed throughout the game to make travel easier. This portal transports him right behind the enemy squad, making a surprise attack much easier. Once in place, he rushes the other team and almost instantly wipes them all out. Summit is then named the champion. Overall, this example shows a skillful, near-professional level player demonstrate the use of map knowledge and quick wit to gain the upper hand within a game. Number 7. An impressive body count. This fast-paced clip dives right into the action with King 15 Richard hitting an enemy player. After the accurate blow, he retreats rapidly to heal. Absolutely no time is wasted before he jumps back into the flames though. He tries using a decoy to throw off the opposing team and get them to direct their gunfire away from him. Unfortunately though, they see right through the ploy and they subsequently target him. Luckily, King 15 Richard's skill level gave him the instinct and stamina to rush to higher ground, where he could be safe from enemy fire long enough to cultivate and initiate a plan of action. Once there, he was able to shoot out the enemy team from a high point that left them unaware, unprotected, and helpless. King Richard performed excellently by keeping himself alive and ruining the other team's chance at victory. It should be noted that this play has 23 kills in total, which is over a third of the entire players allowed during a round, which is 60. That little fact, combined with the quick pace, immense skill of this play, and the general success makes it both entertaining and spectacular to watch. Number 6. Failed Decoy. In this play, Devils_AVACADO faces an enemy team of about 12 people. However, he's left with only 2 remaining players on his side of the fight at first. Sadly, those 2 players are shot down shortly into the play and removed from the equation, along with a player from the other side. Therefore, Devils_AVACADO is then expected to somehow defeat an opposing team with 11 players all by himself. Obviously, this seems at first like a no-chance, impossible suicide mission, and it seems like AVACADO is destined to take a big fat L. Regardless of the seemingly inevitable outcome though, he's determined and he carries on. He begins firing for his life at the team which outnumbers him. Despite a glimmer of hope here and there, not a single successful shot is made as AVACADO runs and plots a win. Finally though, he implements his defensive bombardment, the missile tool, which miraculously wipes out the entire squad in the blink of an eye. He's then able to hastily revive his teammates. In the end, it's unlikely that Devil's AVACADO played for the winning team, but one thing that's inevitable is the sheer luck of that incredible move. Number 5. Teamwork. X High Distortion was playing a usual game in this clip before things took a more eventful turn. The enemy squad was marked off in the distance. As High Distortion and a fellow teammate headed towards their goal, they were ambushed by enemy players flying down from the zip lines. These were obviously players that the duo didn't account for, making this a surprise attack and nearly a flank. Thanks to quick reflexes, they were able to knock these surprise factors out. As soon as these obstacles were killed, leaving room for the pair to continue, they turned the corner towards the original enemy team they'd been pursuing. This was obviously a surprise to the said team, which led to an ambush-like attack from High Distortion. He and his companion were able to entrap and gun down their enemies together. In the end, 3 final, fast kills were made and victory was obtained. This play is important to the list because it's a great demonstration of quick wit and surprise attacks that are commonly the key to being the champion in Apex Legends. Additionally, this is one of the few plays left on the list that came down to a duo rather than a single player left standing, which highlights the importance of teamwork in Battle Royale style games. Number 4. Playing out your plan. Shroud is another popular online player known for his skill and easy victories in Battle Royale style games. The Apex Legends side of the internet and Reddit is commonly abuzz with whether Shroud is the best current player or if he's outplayed by the equally popular, debatably more skilled Ninja. This play helps to boost Shroud's reputation and give him extra points in that argument because it shows how quickly he can formulate a plan with his solution in mind and then effortlessly bring it to fruition. In this play, as soon as he starts off, he knocks out an enemy player with ease and precision. He then proceeds to approach another player in the distance that is rappelling upwards to escape the scene. He ultimately knocks out this runaway with another great shot. Without wasting a second, he executes his map knowledge to sneak up on the 2 remaining enemies, and then he knocks them out as well, taking them out before they're even truly aware of what's happening. Essentially, the squad was constructively wiped out in just a few seconds, which came as a shock to even them. Again, this play is a brilliant illustration of all the skills Shroud is best known for, including his speed, accuracy, map knowledge, and efficiency. Clearly there's a reason he's a candidate for best current Apex Legends player. Number 3. Total Chaos. This play features NUGGZ, a popular Twitch streamer known for his comedic side as well as his skill level. As his team is exploring the terrain, he gets rushed by an enemy team and must act quickly. In the mess, he instantly knocks 1 player out. After this, as he maneuvers through the chaos, he's approached by 2 more enemy team members that he manages to knock. It seems like a great victory until you realize that during the altercation, 2 teammates of his own were simultaneously knocked by the opposing team, leaving that much more weight on his shoulders. A surviving teammate calls out that the enemies are right in front of him. Once he hears this, he rushes his enemy in somewhat of an ambush and is able to take them down virtually on his own. This is particularly notable because during this last portion of the play, he gets about 3 kills in a row. Although that number isn't as high as some of the others on the list, for this style of game, that number is nothing to scoff at. Once the opposing team was defeated, NUGGZ went on to revive his teammates, which allowed the team to go on against the other teams still active. Number 2. Quick Takedown. This clip, featuring player Surefour, is pretty quick, sweet, and to the point. The footage basically tells you all you need to know, but just to be sure we cover all the bases, here's the play-by-play. Surefour runs through the terrain and begins his success by knocking 1 player from the enemy team off jump. After this quick takedown, he pauses briefly to heal, which does take time. However, he doesn't loiter around too long and is sure to not waste precious time before rushing headfirst back into the action. Once back in the play, Surefour establishes a plan to flank the other team by sneaking up behind them. After locating them, he effortlessly engages his plan and successfully shoots them out, wiping the whole team. In the end, Surefour is victorious in his pursuit in what is surely a crazy effort. Number 1. Using enemy tactics to your advantage. This play once again features the famous gamer, Shroud. He runs into an opposing squad while discreetly traveling the terrain. Consequently, that team rushes him as a reaction. He's able to knock one player within the first few seconds, but a bubble shield is constructed by someone of the opposing team. At first, the bubble is meant to be used against Shroud, but thanks to his unique thinking, he quickly flips it to work in his favor by rushing in and out of the bubble to attack the other players. He rushes in, shoots out several enemies, and then rushes back before he's able to take any damage at all. The last player left realizes the tactic being practiced here and rushes out of the bubble towards Shroud. Somehow, the talented Shroud is able to lure that player back into the shield bubble. He then executed the same tactic from before, shooting at this player and then instantly jumping out to avoid damage. The plot is successful and the last member of the opposing team is taken down. Another flawless victory for Shroud. That's gonna do it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have an idea for a future video, throw it down in the comments below and we'll be sure to take a look. If you enjoyed the video that you just watched, make sure you check out some of the other content on our channel. And if you enjoy what we're putting out here on Gamer Brain, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more just like it, go ahead and leave a thumbs up down below as well. Thanks a lot for sticking around to the end. This is Tyler from Gamer Brain, and I'll see you guys soon.